Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a pizza out of polymer clay. Before we get into the video, make sure to check out my other videos where I show you how to make a polymer clay pancake charm, polymer clay ice cream waffles, and Oreo friendship charms. And I also show you how to make the mould for an Oreo. For the pizza base, I'm using Beige by Sculpey. Roll your clay into a ball and flatten it down onto your surface. So I finished rolling it out. For the crust, take some more clay and roll it out into a long strip. Now what you want to do is if one of the ends is slightly smaller, you just want to use your blade to cut that off. And then what you want to do is cut the other end, if it's a bit messy. And you just want to wrap this around your pizza. Now all you want to do is just try your best to blend these two ends together. So I've tried my best to do that. Now I want to make my pizza look as realistic as possible. So what you want to do now is just use your dotting tool or use your tool to kind of mess up the shape a bit of the crust. So I'm starting just by making indents around the edges. Make some deeper indents, some not so deep. And you can also remove bits of clay. As you can see in the background, I'm also using my last pizza to kind of just show me maybe where some of the places I should change the shape. But of course, if you haven't already made a pizza, you don't have to do that. So what I've done is, after I finished changing the shape around, I've also blended the crust to the middle part. For the tomato sauce, I'm going to be using liquid clay by Sculpey. It's Bacon Bond. And I mixed red chalk pastel into it. As you go along, you can add more chalk pastel. So this is a bit too pink, so I'm going to add more. So now what you want to do is just like a normal real life pizza, just spread it all around. I've got this plastic kind of dotting tool and I'm going to use this. So I'm just starting around the edges. So now I've finished spreading all the... For the cheese, I'm going to be using translucent clay, but if you don't have white translucent clay, then just use white. So I'm just going to roll it into balls of different sizes. And I'm slightly flattening it, and then I'm going to curve around the edges, and then place it onto the pizza. If you find that your piece is too big, then just remove some clay. Now I'm just going to do as many as you want, because pizza has lots of cheese, so So I finished putting all of the cheese on. But now to make the cheese look like it's melted, I'm going to be using liquid clay Sculpey again. This time I'm going to be adding the tiniest bit of yellow. I'm just using a pin to drop the melted cheese around the white, the translucent white. I've now finished putting all of the melted cheese on. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to texture the sides. I'm using a toothbrush for this. To make the pizza look like it's been baked, I'm going to shade it with, oops. Okay, that's exactly what not to do. I'm going to shade it with orange and brown chalk pastel. If you are going to use this as a tutorial and you are going to actually do it, I'd advise you to do like texturing the crust and making it look like it's baked before you put the cheese and the tomato sauce in. On some parts I'm putting a lot of brown just to make it look like it's been slightly overbaked. So for the olives I'm going to be using this colour. You can see the difference next to the black, it's just slightly lighter, like a really dark brown. So I've just rolled the clay into an oval. Now with this kind of like plastic knife, I'm going to do a cross on the top. It's a bit hard to see on the camera. Again on the cross I'm just doing a tiny bit of black to make it look like it's darker and yeah, slightly burnt. I finished all the olives, so now I'm going to do some basil leaves. To make the basil leaves, make a teardrop shape with the clay. Then press it down flat and make the indents. Then make 2 of them and attach it together. Then just place it wherever you want on the pizza. I'm also going to make another one just separately. And here is the finished pizza. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and it would be great if you tried it out and commented to see whether it turned out good. Make sure to check out my other videos, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye!